Hello there, everybody. My name is Stephen Larson, and today I will be talking about the topic of work life balance. First question: has there ever been a time when you feel like you get home and you just feel like you're always still at work? Well, that's exactly where work life balance comes into. So, the work life balance is the thought that you will have a more fulfilling life outside of work and that will actually improve your current work life. So, in my own experience, being security forces in the Air Force, it does feel like I'm often at work. However, it's because I have long hours. I'm a supervisor, so I actually have a lot more to do than the average airman, considering writing packages, anything like that. Awards, promotions. I'm sure everybody else who is a supervisor would know the extra tasks that we are handed down and the fact that a few times we do have to take the work home. However, there is a point when you cannot just stay at work all the time. And even being at home, you still have to find some time for yourself to relax and figure out how you are going to relax and separate yourself from work. That way, the next day, you can bring a better, improved you to work. So, for my first example, I'm going to use my own experience. I know that I'm not working is when I actually go to the gym. So, I found out that working out and going to the gym is my relief. So it removes that stressor of feeling like I'm at work because I don't work out at work. I may walk around, I may drive around and stuff like that. However, I know that once I hit the gym, it is just me and my mindset and getting myself right for the next day. As well, there are benefits to just going to the gym and working out. There's the health aspect, it releases dopamine throughout your system and it keeps you physically fit, which in the military and being in the Air Force is greatly appreciated by our leadership, especially with PT tests and the whole way that the Air Force is going. We need more multi-capable airmen who are physically fit and better equipped to perform the jobs that they're going to start pushing out on us. So there are benefits to it. The negatives, I would just say, are going to be the hours. If you're working like a 12, 13-hour shift, it is pretty late to go to the gym. And so maybe just make up for that on your off day. Just that's the difference of how to make work life balance work. It's just having an outlet and figuring out what works best for you. Whether it be you go hang out with your friends, go out on the weekends, or you grab lunch with them, and being in the Air Force, using your leave, traveling, and take like leisurely trips, to really unwind so that way you don't feel like you're always at work, and maybe go ahead and pull your ID out of your computer and just turn off your notifications. Although sometimes that's not always beneficial, but that's what we need in order to better perform at work. As well, the mental health aspect comes into a big play of it. We have lots of resources in the military and on the outside as a civilian. So make sure that you are seeking those resources if working out, finding like your little niche or whatever that you use as an outlet doesn't work for you. And even for certain tasks that you're handed down, ask your coworkers for help. You shouldn't be taking on that burden all by yourself unless even if you're the only one in your shop. It's not okay to go ask for help sometimes. So figuring out your work-life balance has many benefits. You'll have lower stress, lower anxiety. It gives you a better work performance because you're not overbearing with all those prior stressors, and you might even bring down the morale of the office. And also, it brings in self-fulfillment. I don't know about you, but I know for me that if I have a good day at work, I feel like I'm doing way better in my life. I feel like what I'm doing is making more of a difference than if I were to go in there down every day, that I would probably just bring the morale down and have a negative effect on the shop. So having that work-life balance is crucial, and there's only benefits to once you figure it out. However, I understand that a lot of people, military is their life, and just make sure that it doesn't engulf you. Yes, it's good to have goals. Yes, it's good to do that. But make sure you know when to have a point where you stop and just look at yourself and be like, okay, this is my time and I need to use it correctly. Thank you for listening, everybody.